I'm here with Mr. Bob Garbini, who is Executive Director of the National Ready Mix Concrete Association. And Bob, we've developed a very unique partnership, and it's been amazing because, you know, we're now starting to look at the buildings that are being built in our country to do a lot more things. You know, typically when we, in the fire marshal's world, we looked at life safety and egress, and the idea was if we could get people out of a building real quickly before the fire consumed or the fire blocked exits, that was an acceptable level. We know now today with disasters of storms and these type of things, we know conflagration and fires, we're looking at terrorist attacks, and we're just looking at the longevity of a building. A building being built, and 50 years later, what does it look like? So much discussion is being talked about among the industries like yours, the professions of safety, and in the public sector of fire marshals. How do we make buildings stronger? How do we make them more resilient? And I'm just excited about the partnerships where we're having these discussions to maybe one day give building designers, investors, building owners options to build things far along what the code may require today, to have that resiliency, to have that that strong building, and also there could be some remuneration. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to discuss that.
I think we've moved beyond into this kind of holistic approach towards buildings now, where we have to look at the buildings not just from a life safety point of view, but also the property prevention of devastation, make them more resilient. So that means looking at a structure from a total systems point of view. I think we've gone the way of some trade-offs from non-combustible passive resistance now, and we moved to adding the sprinkler systems. But I think it's also important to look at some of the systems now, the older systems that are passive, that in combination with fire suppression systems. So you're not only allowing the occupants to leave the building, exit the building, but then that building can still be used again by compartmentation of the fire, and then clean up and resilience.
Right.
So that's really the new sustainability, we call it.
Right. You know, and I'll say this, from a firefighter standpoint, we're always worried about having to put firefighters in harm's way and go into buildings. And I remember when I first met you, your light bulb went off before I could fully explain it to you, and you said, if we build strong, resilient buildings, we don't put the public in danger, but when the first responders have to go into these buildings, they're not in danger of maybe collapse or in danger of being trapped or being blocked in egresses. And you even get that as an industry person in buildings, and I appreciate that. But again, I think we have a great partnership in future, and I think as we start working together, we're going to have many folks at the table who believe in this here. And I just appreciate what the National Ready Mix Concrete Association is doing to support our firefighters and to support building safety. And I look forward to our future successes.
Me too. Thank you, Bush.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.